A look there at Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. These two should provide some big-time. Number 36 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder, number 41.
Number 41 stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. And he makes the catch for the second out. Brandon Moss gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Moss.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. There is Pedroia. Throw in time and the side is retired. Jake Lamb comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Hit hard to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Brian Dozier will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1-1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Into the box, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Runners on first with one down. Popped high in the air. Number 36 is there for it. Two gone. Adam Jones set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three. Matt Carpenter makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Upton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box now, Stephen Piscotty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And two quick outs here in the second. Matt Adams into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. No score here as we play inning number two. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. De La Rosa's ready. 1-2 on its way. This pitch is popped up. Lamb is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Travis Shaw will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop at first. It's in time.
Woo, no problem.
Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Chris Herman gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Johnny Peralta leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
1 ball.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. De La Rosa gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals. The tag, and he's out at second base. He probably should have stayed right where he was. Striding into the box, Brian Pena, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Grounded up the first baseline. Shaw scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. William Quo digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Jake Lamb will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Well, he hit the fastball, so we're going to see right here if they still come at him with the hard stuff.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Digging in, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, left fielder,
David Peralta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
the center fielder number 10.
Adam Jones stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Travis Shaw stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Number 36 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Shortstop, number 36.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. 1 away. Number 41 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. De La Rosa into his motion. First pitch on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The designated hitter, Brandon Moss.
Brandon Moss is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Melvin Upton Jr. is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right fielder.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And a rather easy first out. Chris Herman will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Herman.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Nope.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. 3-1 now. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This is hit sharply to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out, and he is in there. William Quo is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. To first. Adams has got it. The tag, and he is out. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And that misses 2-2. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Stephen Piscotty is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded down the third baseline. To his right, Lamb. Throw gets him, 2 down. Matt Adams in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
De La Rosa sets his sights. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Jake Lamb comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Carpenter, and he's set down, 1 away. Brian Dozier stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Ground ball left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. David Peralta will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Fastball called for strike 2. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit around third and being waved on home, and he's safe.
He's safe.
Adam Jones will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Trevor Rosenthal is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Melvin Upton Jr. steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Johnny Peralta, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high. 2-0. Here's a high pop-up. Lamb is there for it. 1 out. Rendell Grichuk, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. That evens it up. 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jones on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Brian Pena stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Number 36 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. De La Rosa pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
2 out with the man at first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Chris Herman will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He'll take the turn and head for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
Grichuk is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. And he is in there. William Quo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting it. A new pitcher coming on here as it'll be the left-hander Glenn Perkins that gets the call. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Jake Lamb comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Number 41 will dig in for the 3rd time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Not the kind of night you're dreaming of when this game started. Let's see if he changes his approach here.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Brandon Moss.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, we see this all the time. Guys get up 0-2, and they start getting cute, and then they wind up walking the guy.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Matt Carpenter will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side.
It's time for the traditional.
Brian Dozier steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Perkins is ready. Here's the 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. In the air to straightaway right. Moving under it, Piscotty, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. David Peralta steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Yasmani Tomas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Adam Jones ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grichuk moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. And he will make it there to start the 8th. It's a leadoff double. Matt Adams comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Throw won't get him. Johnny Peralta will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Center fielder.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Pedroia, the relay, not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Brian Pena will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Travis Shaw digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
First baseman.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. Melvin Upton Jr. digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Chris Herman will dig in. He doubled his last time. Wellington Castillo will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the very hard-throwing right-hander Jordan Walden who'll make an appearance here. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Dustin Pedroia will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Designated hitter,
William Quo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Number 36 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Number 41 stands in. Roenis Elias will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the Diamondbacks,
Matt Holliday will come off the bench now.
number 7.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Jones has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brandon Moss. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Jose Melendez will be called upon.
Number 56, Jose Melendez.
And this is fouled back and out of play. One out and a runner on second base. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, hoping to get on track, as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Stephen Piscotty makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Daniel
Now
Hudson.
for the Diamondbacks,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. 49,033 get up as one here at Chase Field. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still.
time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Jake Lamb makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
First pitch, 1-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Brian Dozier will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To first, Franco is up with it. The tag, and he is out. David Peralta gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. And we're just underway from Tropicana Field. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
1 strike.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Adam Jones will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Travis Shaw will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kevin.
In there at the knees, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Playing 11.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. shortstop fouled over towards the coaching box. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Matt Duffy will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Evan Longoria gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
No strike.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. J.D. Martinez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Melvin Upton Jr. will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Hit on the ground to short, fielded by Ramirez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, William Quo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Dustin Pedroia into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Steven Souza will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Skied into very shallow right. Upton moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Trevor Plouffe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Tap down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Peralta is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Mario Franco gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit to third. Lamb comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Chris Herman steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Launch to right field and deep. Back goes Martinez, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And maybe a chance for our first run. He's in with a leadoff double. Jake Lamb will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
No.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped up. Ramirez is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Settling in now, David Peralta. He drew a walk his first time up.
Left fielder.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Stephen Vogt will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Alexi Ramirez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit to short. There is Dozier. On to first, and there are two down. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And they sent him packing on a breaking ball, too. And if it's me, I come right back with it.
And that swung on and missed for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jones. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Adam Jones is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
To short, Ramirez has it. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Travis Shaw is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Line to the right side. Martinez there to put it away for out number two. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melvin Upton Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Matt Duffy is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Here's the first pitch to him. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Played on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Evan Longoria is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced. And we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
The batter, right
J.D.
fielder,
Martinez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. William Quo heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he is out on the tag. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. In the air out to right. Moving under it, Martinez. 2 down. Ready now, Chris Herman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Out in front of it, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Steven Souza comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Into the box, Trevor Plouffe. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Mario Franco stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Hot shot toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Alexi Ramirez stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Jake Lamb will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Souza is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Brian Dozier will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. David Peralta will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Abraham Perez will come in and pitch now.
For the Rays.
Yasmani Tomas will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's popped up out toward short right field. Duffy is there for it. And that ends the inning. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Matt Duffy.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Evan Longoria will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. High and deep to left center field. Jones going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. J.D. Martinez stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Chris Tillman is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 30.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Steven Souza, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Brad Miller will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do
Number 13.
Yeah, I think the entire game has led to this moment right here. And we'll see if he can come through or if the pitcher can somehow get out of this jam.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Upton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Adam Jones will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. Travis Shaw will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Melvin Upton Jr. will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0. Danny Farquhar will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of.
Danny Farquhar now playing left field.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Now he'll step off and rethink this. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Dustin Pedroia will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 2-1.
2-1.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Mario Franco will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Upton is under it to tuck this one away, and it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 7th.
Catcher.
Stephen Vogt will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll take the turn and head for second. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Alexi Ramirez. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. Logan Morrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with
Now
that
pitching
mindset.
for the Diamondbacks. Number 51.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. So striding in, Matt Duffy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Enrique Burgos will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are two on with only one away. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. That's by him for strike one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner will get back standing.
Keeping him close.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And Longoria won't be given a chance here as he's walked intentionally. J.D. Martinez gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Chris Herman comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth. Xavier Cedeno will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over.
Number 31. Xavier
Wellington Castillo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is under it. He's got it 1 away. Jake Lamb will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Grounded to third. Longoria's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Brian Dozier digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog.
Alex Colomé comes on now, trying to keep this ball game. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses again, 2-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Yasmani Tomas will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
0-2.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. Brad Miller will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. High and deep to center field. Jones racing back at the track. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor Plouffe is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Shaw will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Mario. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Pedro Alvarez will get the call to pitch.
Now pitching for Arizona.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. 2 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Tomas ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Adam Jones. He singled his last time up.
Everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly. Travis Shaw stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A big uppercut there as he popped this straight up. Longoria is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Melvin Upton Jr. as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he gets another one up there, he may jump the yard again.
Down the third baseline. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. The throw into second, and he is in there. Number 19 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 3-1 now. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Stephen Vogt strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
No problem laying off the sinker in, and he's in a golden spot. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Belted high in the air out to left. Tomas ranging back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Logan Morrison stands in.
Logan Morrison
Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Kevin Kiermaier stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And that's taken for strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Matt Duffy has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Strike 3 and the potential winning run late. Dustin Pedroia stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Wellington Castillo is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-2 home. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Morrison will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Jake Lamb struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here. Number 4 will be the new pitcher.
This change.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit. Brian Dozier stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oliver Valenzuela will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away. First offering on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. This is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Guzmani Tomas will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Adam Jones stands in looking to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can come through with a big base hit here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Travis Shaw gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Melvin Upton Jr. stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Miller has got it, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. J.D. Martinez comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Grounded to the right. There is Pedroia, and reined in, one away. Brad Miller stands in now, looking to get on base any way he can with that potential tying run standing on deck. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. In tight with the sinker, ball 2. 1 out and a runner on third. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Trevor Plouffe. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Daniel Hudson will get the call here, an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tomas waits on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him.